Two outs, runner at first. Diddy Big Daddy, the next Giant to hit. And he takes a strike. Two gone, but the go-ahead run is at first. And we're just getting started here in the top of the first. Next offering upstairs. Late that time, it's strike two.
1-2.
Good job to fight that one off. Stays alive. Two outs.
Ball two.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
On the ground at first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. And to the plate for Kansas City, Luis Rengifo. Here comes a pitch. Off the mark there. Ball one. Big Daddy, the rookie of the year from a year ago. He features a four-seam fastball, a changeup, a slider, a curve, and occasionally uses a cutter. And another ball. Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. Chapman drifts towards it, and a foul ball. Now all even up. And there's a rocket into the outfield. So a man on base to start the inning.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
Next offering is in for a strike. Rengifo gets his lead at first. Nobody out. Now here's Bobby Witt Jr. In the air, left field. And that'll fall for a base hit. They get it in quickly. So first and second now, one out.
Waste no time there. Hooked around that pitch on the outside, but he was still able to square it up pretty nicely. And that takes quick, strong wrist to pull that off.
Taylor Ward in the box lays off for ball one.
One ball, one strike.
And that skips in the dirt.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Runners at first and second with one gone here in game one of this three-game set.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power, but I like it.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. And now the first baseman, Vinny Pasquantino. Fought off foul. 2 on, 2 outs. Bounced up the middle. It's through for a hit. Coming home. Here comes the throw. It's upright, and he scores. On the board first, it's 1-zip. Now here is Freddie Fermin. And that one a little below the knees. And that's ball one. In the dirt. Throw to second, not in time. He's there easily. And 2 in scoring position now, thanks to that wild pitch. Left field. Vierland makes the catch. And welcome back to the ballpark. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now Yoan Moncada. Pitches in the dirt. Ball one.
This hitter loves attacking the first pitch, so not giving him something to hit is a good move.
Wouldn't chase that time. Just missed.
3 balls, no strike.
That one misses. So a leadoff walk. And now Bader up to the plate.
4 pitches. That's an easy walk, man. He could have walked me right there, Boo. The last one wasn't even close.
Caught just shy of the wall. And now it's Kyle Isbell. Good defender. He's been inconsistent offensively.
1-0.
This one in the dirt. Nice job behind the plate there. And now 2-0.
Last two pitches have been down in the zone. Pitcher clearly trying to get that ground ball double play. But in this count, you're going to have to give in, elevate his pitches, and get back into this at-bat.
That's in there, and the count's full.
Full count.
There's a swing and a drive. And that is a foul ball. Moncada leads off first with one away. Down the line, it's a base hit. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with one gone. So the lineup flips over. Luis Rengifo gets a chance to hit here. And that one fouled off. And a pitch. Hit on the ground, might be two. Throws to first in time. Now the number 2 hitter. He was a strikeout victim his first time. And fouled off. 2 outs, 2 in scoring position. Bottom half of inning number 2. Just missed.
1-1.
On the ground to third. Chapman over to first in time. Well, Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. And he chases a high fastball there. It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now. Doesn't even matter that much if your starter doesn't go that deep because teams are really aggressively building their bullpens. And here it comes.
No.
Close one, doesn't get the call.
2-1.
2-1. Little bouncer out in front of the plate. Slings to first. That ends the bottom of the inning. And the batter now, Bobby Witt Jr. The shortstop takes the ball.
You know, Boog, this is a player with some serious speed. In 2023, he became the first player in 20 years to record 2 infield hits and an inside-the-park home run in the same game.
Next offering is downstairs. And a foul ball. Headed down the line. On the move. Couldn't get to it before it dropped foul. The pitch. The punch out there. One gone here. Ward in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball. Now a high fly ball out to left center. Settles under this one. He makes the grab. And there's 2 down. And here's the first baseman, Vinny Pasquantino. That misses. And that is ball 1. They say a win.
1-1.
Home team down a run here in the last half of the third. Ground ball right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that bottom 4. And now the catcher comes up to him. Freddie Fermin. That one fouled off.
Well, these Royals doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of him. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense.
Here is Moncada.
Could be a big moment for him right here. He's sitting on 900.
That one hammered way out of here. Moncada knows it. A gigantic blast. It's 2-2. So digging in, Harrison Bader. Not close with that one, and it's 1-0. To the left side, but it is well foul. And a pitch. And another ball. One out, base is empty. There's a strike. Got him. And there's two down. Now Kyle Isbell. Try to get him to chase on the changeup that time. That misses. Ball 2.
2-0 to count.
That one missed.
No strike.
There's a strike. And he walked him.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted him first base with a quick free pass.
Rengifo up to hit for the third time as he lays off inside. Ball 1. Bounce to the left side. They get the force. Play. We head to the bottom of the 5th. So up now for Kansas City, number 11. That one catches the corner.
Well, these Royals finding ways to get on base, but they still need help driving them home. They only have one hit with runners in scoring position, so a lot of squandered opportunities. It's tough because those are moments you just can't get back.
And next up for the Royals, Bobby Witt Jr. And the slider just misses. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
He was all over that one. Couldn't get any air under it, but he smoked that ball back up the middle. Timing was just perfect. Got great wood on it, and there's just no chance for the infielders with how hard he hit it.
Swing and a miss as he was out front that time.
This might be a steal situation, but that's not your average catcher behind the dish. You have to be careful here.
Drops into the glove.
Good pitch. He just kind of had him out in front on that pitch away and wasn't able to stay closed.
Pasquantino in the box with 2 gone and takes a look at a called strike. Big Daddy checks the runner and he's back safely.
Base runner with a one-way lead right there. All he's trying to do is get a look at the pitcher's move. Had no intent of stealing on that pitch.
Witt off of first with 2 away. Pitch misses there, and a count 1-2.
1 ball.
Runner takes off. Pitch misses. Safe in second with a stolen base. Man, is he fast.
That is so fun to watch.
On the ground, right side. Fires over to Guerrero. And that is. That's towards center. Bader should have it. Squeezes it. 2 away now.
Well, such a confidence boost for a reliever to come into the ball game and get the first.
1 down. And now the DH, Diddy Big Daddy. And the slider just misses.
Now this team is definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you can find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ball game.
The tying run at the plate. Swing and a miss at 100 miles an hour.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Tying run at the plate. Center field. Bader sizing this one up. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And there are 2 down.
Another outing, another save. That's his 20th of the season, and this was a good example of why they rely on him so heavily in these close games.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Kansas City Royals.
All set for the start of the inning. Now it's the DH, Diddy Big Daddy. Big Daddy measures 6 feet 2 inches, 210 pounds, and he's a former Rookie of the Year. Foul ball there. The pitch. Fastball for a strike. That one ripped. That ball's carrying. And it's gone. He sends it out of here. His 18th home run of the season. It's 3-1. Gets the call. 0-1.
Man, I mean, nice job just presenting it to be better than it actually was.
That misses. And the count even 1-1. The 1-1 is fouled off. Two outs. Just off the inside edge.
It's a good take.
And another ball.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitters got to stay focused on the pitch.
Swing and a miss. Struck. Go ahead run on base. Diddy Big Daddy, the next Giant to hit. He's already homered here in this one. And that one fouled off.
If you're a base runner, you got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position. With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base. Trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Left-hand hitter waits.
Ball.
Up the middle, into the outfield, base hit. Throw holds him at second, but the go-ahead run now in scoring position, and still nobody out. Matt Vierling, the next Giant to hit. Right-hander kicks, deals. There goes the runner, Pasquantino. He handles it himself, and that is a big first out.
If you want to be a great defense, you have to deliver consistently. It doesn't matter how many highlight reel plays you make if you can't execute the small stuff, just like we saw.
Patrick Bailey, the next Giant to hit. Kicks and deals. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. So 2 down. Here's the second baseman, Tyro Estrada. 2 outs. Hard liner. No trouble here. Puts it away. Next is the designated hitter, Diddy Big Daddy. He's already homered in this game. Down the middle for a strike. It's 0-1.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
Just missed. Big swing and a miss.
Gonna really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
1 strike away. Foul ball still a 1-2 count.
Hey, no one better right here.
So the tying run at second. That one just misses. It's 2-2.
That turns out to be a really good take right there, but you don't want to end this game with the bat on your shoulder.
That's inside, and it's 3-2. So both runners should be on the move here on the full count pitch.
Yeah, this is a good chance to tie up this ball game.
Swing and a miss, struck him out, and that is the ball game. Big Daddy did well despite the loss. Had a pair of hits, one of them a homer.
I really like how he looked in this one, Boog. He consistently came to the plate with a solid plan, and it showed in the results. They didn't win, but he can be proud of this game.
So runner at second, 2 down. And digging in for San Francisco, Diddy Big Daddy. The shortstop takes a ball.
Well, the best way to shake off yesterday's struggles is to get on the board early. They've got a guy in scoring position. They've got to find a way here to get him in.
And that's off the inside edge. And that's ball 2. And now the lefty.
Got away with that one. Left the curveball up a little bit. He's going to have to finish it if it's going to be an effective pitch.
Man on second, 2 down. And another ball. And there's ball 4.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
First and second, 2 down. Now it's the second baseman, Brandon Lau. Runner on the move. Bunting, and it's right in front of the plate. To first, that ends the frame of the... We head to the bottom of the second. Leading off, Freddie Fermin. Out to short. Big Daddy. Tosses to first. That's one out the bottom of this. And we're back out of the 4th. Now it's going to be Diddy Big Daddy. And a good eye there.
1 ball, no strike.
The 1-1. Swings and misses at the pitch off the plate.
He's been able to go inside as well as outside, effectively working both sides of the plate in this at bat.
Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again.
A little tardy on that fastball. He's going to have to get it going a little quicker, get that front foot down.
Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. Catcher has it, fires to first. In time to get him. Back here in Kansas City, all set for the top of the 6th. Now it's the shortstop, Diddy Big Daddy. Wouldn't chase that time.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
Ball 2.
And there's a ball. Swing and a miss.
Love to see it. Power versus power right there.
Swung on, belted. And it's a one-hopper off the wall. Should be extra bases. Safe at second with nobody out, and that double has the go-ahead run in scoring position. And now it's Brandon Lau. The pitch. Runner breaks for third. On the ground to the left. And it's through for a hit. Tries to get back and save.
Well, they call that an advantage count for a reason. You're so much more likely to get something you can handle. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job.
Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. Runner from third into score. 3-2. They take the... No outs. Runner at first. Freddie Fermin steps in for the Royals. The 1-1. Double play ball to second. Loud. There's one. How about that double play?
Sometimes double plays get turned so quickly that you don't really get to appreciate all of the finer details and how these guys execute them. Right there, really nice footwork, and a good feed to second was the key to pulling it off.
Big Daddy stands in now and watches strike 1. Next offering is outside.
1-1.
Outside, and a count 2-1.
Last couple of pitches breaking balls away. I think he's going to have to come firm inside to be able to open up that location if he wants to go back there later in this count.
Still 2-2 after the foul ball. The wind of the pitch. Got him swinging. Now here's the leadoff hitter for the Royals, Luis Rengifo. On the ground left side, 6, 4, 3, and they turn the double play.
Well, 4 games wasn't too long of a losing streak, but they're definitely happy to be back in the win column. Now you can turn things around, get on the right track, and probably start a winning.
Now will you provide your family with groceries? Is that too much?
Isaac Paredes now.
You have to be careful throwing him breaking pitches, even in an 0-0 count. He loves going after the off-speed stuff, and he's really good at hitting it.
The 2-1. Bounce to the left side. Big Daddy. Safe at second. And we're back. And the batter will be the shortstop, Diddy Big Daddy. And the slider just misses. Steele, a former All-Star, 30 years old now, and he was a fifth-round pick back in 2014.
Well, he's so great about hitting the ball the other way. He gets those arms extended. So right there, just trying to straighten him up a little bit so he doesn't have as much outside plate coverage.
There's the strike at the knees. That one finds the corner, and now 3-2.
Man, that pitch was dotted. So much talent on display when this guy's out there on the hill.
Outside, and that is ball 4. And now it's Brandon Lau.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
In the air out to center. Sizing this one up. And there's one down. One down, runner at first. Matt Vierling, the next Giant to hit. Slip off, throw to first. And he's back in on a dive.
I think you want to get a one-way lead, be very aggressive in the secondary. This hitter not a power guy, so you want to make sure that you can get some length on the secondary lead and perhaps score on a ball in the gap.
And they'll have runners at the corners after a one-out single.
Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
In the air, left side. Hat moving under it. Squeezes it. Runner tags for home. He'll score on the sac fly. It's 1-1. Misses off the plate, and it's 1-0. The shortstop takes a ball.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
Here's a 3-0. And a foul ball.
Rip it up.
Late on that fastball.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
Outside, and that is ball 4. So the bases are loaded here, one gone. Lau at the plate.
He's making things difficult for himself right now out there on the mound, but you know his confidence should still be high enough to get out of this, but he's gonna have to buckle down right here.
Inning over, and it could have been worse. Big Daddy in his second season, only 20 years old, and he's a former Rookie of the Year. Late on that fastball.
Just a bit tardy there. Not sure if he had a hard time picking it up out of the hand or if he was sitting off speed.
Smoked on the ground to second. Slings to first, and that's the Here's Pete Alonso. Bellinger, the runner at first with 2 gone. On the ground to the left. And that is that. Base is empty, 1 away. And digging in for San Francisco, Diddy Big Daddy. And that's off the inside edge.
1-0.
And that's ball one. Foul ball. The lefty ready, and a 1-1. And another ball. Bases empty, one away as we play game one of this 4-game series. Wouldn't chase that time.
3-1.
Swings and misses. That's strike two.
Strike.
Outside, and that is ball four. Brandon Lowe, the next Giant to hit.
Well, a good day for the on-base percentage right there. Walk number 3, and the free bags keep on coming. You down with OBP, Boo?
So 2 down. Here's the left fielder, Matt Vierling. And that one is lifted in the air. Hat moving under it. Makes the grab, and that's the inning. Base is full, 2 gone. And the batter now, Diddy Big Daddy.
And Boog, I'd say he's due.
And that one fouled off.
All season long, he's racked up a number of saves, and sometimes the adrenaline doesn't get high enough until there's a runner or two on base.
With the tying run at the plate, here in the last half of inning number 9. In the air, left field. He's got it. Ball game. And the Cubs take game 1 of the series on the road.
Well, there's a lot more work to be done in this series, but it all starts 1 game at a time. Taking the first of 4, that means you're in a position to avoid a sweep. Come out tomorrow, you win 2 games, you know that you at least split the series. Those are the 9 games you got to play with yourself as a big league ball player to keep.
Back here at San Francisco. And now Diddy Big Daddy. He's someone who quickly made a splash at this level, Chris, a former Rookie of the Year.
Plus, Boog, he's been doing a great job of getting hits. Just look at his batting average over the last week plus, and you'll see those numbers really back it up.
That's inside. Going to count 1 and 2.
It's a good take.
Oh, big guy. You drive it right here.
The 1-2. Swings and misses. Struck him. Bottom of the inning. And now it's the Giants DH. Diddy Big Daddy. The pitch. Wouldn't chase that time. On the ground, right side. Gets it to first. Leadoff hitter retired.
Now batting, number 13.
Come on, let it fly right here.
Close one, doesn't get the call. Ball 1.
Definitely a frustrating day for the offense, but when they look at it, this guy's had his best stuff. Painting the corners, working on the edges, and changing speeds. Just a difficult one. You tip your cap. Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going.
Runner takes off. Back to the mound. He's got it. In plenty of time to first. Diddy Big Daddy digs in now. 1 for 3. Swing and a miss. That one at 99. 4-1.
All right, come on now. One time. Let's fly.
Waves at the bender for the strike. Big Daddy had a rough go of it in this game.
This wasn't his finest hour, and he may be a little frustrated heading back to the clubhouse, even though they got the win.
All right, ready to go here. Now the left fielder, Pete Crow Armstrong. And that's outside. And that's how this game gets started. That misses. 2-0. Right side, hard hit. Fires over to Guerrero. One up, one down. One down. Here comes Cody Bellinger. First pitch, not close. So Cody Bellinger went as a 4th-round pick by the Dodgers in the 2013 draft. How about this, though? His final year in high school, he hit just 1 home run. 1 out, bases empty. And a curve is down and in. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss.
Man, that was pretty gross right there.
Hey, like you can right there. Square it up.
And there's ball 4. It wasn't easy, but he earned that walk after a long at-bat.
Well, that's a nice job of grinding out that at-bat. Saw a lot of pitches and ends up drawing the walk. Very gritty.
Next offering is in for a strike. Now a check swing, but he held up. And it finds its way through for a hit. And that keeps the inning going.
He's been swinging it really well lately. I really like that swing, man. He didn't just push it the other way through the infield. He drove it that way, and it kind of makes me think he was thinking opposite field as he stepped into the box. Got a pitch he liked, and he got it done.
That's a laser base hit. So that's 2 straight 2-out hits. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away. Next to hit, Michael Busch. Got one close, ruled a ball. And that is ball 1.
Right through there for a strike. If you're going to be a championship type of ball club, you've got to hit with runners in scoring position. And after last night's struggles, I'm sure these guys were chomping at the bit to have this kind of opportunity here early in this game.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming.
Well, they're really running up the pitch count in this first inning. Lots of confidence from this team that is perhaps the hottest in baseball right now.
2 outs, bases loaded. Isaac Paredes now.
2 walks in the first has to be some cause for concern. I mean, you're talking about a guy you want to pitch deep into the ball game. It's not going to help with the pitch count right there. They can't afford to hand out free.
So, runner at second, 2 down. Next will be the Giants DH, Diddy Big Daddy. Ground ball up the middle, into the outfield, base hit. And the Giants score first. It's 1-0. And now he's out, trying to get back. Back here at Oracle Park, and now it's Miguel Amaya. Big Daddy back to work. Outside, Amaya hitting 7th in today's lineup, and he's driven in 8 runs over his last 10 games. That's in there, and it's 1-1. That one the other way. Estrada throws to first in time. 1 out in the second. And next for the Cubs, Casey Schmidt. This has been a career year for him when it comes to driving in runs.
Yeah, and he's been wearing out home plate lately, scoring a ton of runs for his team.
The Cubbies trailing by a run here at the top of the second. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2. And now the count is even. In the air, right side. Has a beat on it. Makes the catch. And there are 2 down.
He's a bad ball hitter, so even if you get him to chase pitches outside the zone, he still might beat you. Not an easy out by any means.
Swing and a miss. And the count is 0-2. Swings and misses. And welcome back to the ballpark. And the batter now, Pete Crow Armstrong. In there for a strike at the bottom of the zone. And that's outside. It's a ball and 2 strikes. And another ball. Up and in, and it's 3-2. Got him looking. And there's one away. Bellinger up to hit. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Well, Siggy, this is a guy that grew up in big league clubhouses, and it's something that you see throughout the game. Sons whose fathers also played the majors. Swing and a miss, struck him out. And now it's the polar bear, Pete Alonso. That one finds the zone, and that's strike 1. Fastball for a strike. 2 outs, base is empty. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Now the Cubs' 4-hole hitter, Seiya Suzuki. And first offering is fouled off. And he deals. On the ground. Zips it across. That's out.
Hey, let it rip right here.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Shallow left field. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And we're back. New inning getting started. Now it's the DH, Michael Busch. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
You know, these Cubs, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
There's a strike, 3-1.
And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand.
Paredes, the next to hit, takes outside. Gets the outside corner with that one. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out. Miguel Amaya, the next Cub to hit. Right through there for a strike. And that's in there at the knees. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Casey Schmidt, the next Cub to hit. Flied to right his first time. In there at the knees. That's strike 1.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. So first and second with 2 outs. Dansby Swanson, the next Cub to hit. 2 outs. The shortstop takes the ball.
1-1.
Swings and misses. Ready now for the 5th inning. Here's the Cubs leadoff man, Pete Crow Armstrong. There's a strike. Crow Armstrong goes 6'1", 24 years old. Usually in center field, but today starting in left. And that one almost got him.
One thing I always felt if I played left field instead of center field was that the ball gets out there to you pretty quick. And the most important play is that ball down the left field line. Getting to it, cutting it off, making a strong throw to keep that single instead of turning it into a double.
Here comes Cody Bellinger. That's in for a strike.
Your pitch, ready to keep, huh? Here you go.
There's a swing and a miss. Pitch misses, and the count 1-2. Wouldn't chase that time. The Giants leading by 2, and we're at the top of the 5th. This one popped up under it, but it's the pitcher that makes the play. And there's 2 away. Here's Pete Alonso.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
That's in there, and the count is 1-1.
Well, this offense has just been locked down. Almost 5 full innings of shutout baseball.
And that's in the dirt. It's 2-2. The Giants up by 2 here in game 3 of this 4-game series.
Well, he's so good about trying to drive the ball to the opposite field gap in these situations. If he takes that approach, he could bust this game wide open.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Not the easiest thing when you're talking about a guy that's, perhaps is going to be in the rotation, but maybe a long relief guy, to not start an inning, to come into an inning with pressure on it and try to get yourself comfortable.
All loaded up, dangerous hitter at the plate. Pitch misses there, 2-1.
Berg, in situations like these, the air can get really thin up there at the plate. Got to find a way to breathe and slow everything down.
That misses the zone, 3-1. That is ball 4, and that'll bring home a run. Here's Matt Chapman.
He's really gotten himself into a mess out there and now forces home a run with the wall. This inning's definitely getting away from him.
Throw to second. Out. It's back here in San Francisco. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. Now at the plate, Seiya Suzuki. That catches the corner.
Well, here's a fun fact for you, Boog. Suzuki is the first Japanese-born player to homer in 3 consecutive plate appearances in the majors. Feel free to use that note in your next Cubs broadcast, buddy.
And the right-hander deals. Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. And makes the grab. And there's one down. Michael Busch, the next Cub to hit. First pitch just misses. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're the top half of the 6th. And the 1-0 misses low. That one missed. That just missed. He walked him on 4 pitches. Man at first with 1 gone. Isaac Paredes now at the plate. That one out to right. Drifts towards it. Drops into the glove. And there are 2 outs. Man at first. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Miguel Amaya. Swings and misses. That's strike 1. Ball 1 there. Busch leads off first with 2 down to the inning. That one way inside. And another ball.
Here's an opportunity to do some damage and perhaps unlock this offense. 3-1 count. Be ready to turn on a fastball.
No trouble here. Puts it away. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. Diddy Big Daddy, the next Giant to hit. 1 for 2. He's a guy who does it all. With the lack of contact in today's game, this guy hits for contact, so he delivers average, but there's on base and slugging too. First pitch misses.
Early in the count, you have to be real careful because of that power. But then if this hitter gets a strike or 2 on him, he's still very comfortable. And because he has the ability to get the barrel to the baseball, he's a threat deep into the count as well.
This one lifted in the air, left field. Crow Armstrong makes the grab. Big Daddy with a solid outing on the mound and pushed them to the walk-off win at the plate. Not bad.
Not much to complain about for me, Boo. Not the most explosive game on either side of the ball, but he held his own.
First for the victorious Giants. 5 runs, 12 hits, no errors. They left 15 runners on base.
Now, Diddy Big Daddy. He's someone who quickly made a splash at this level, Chris, a former Rookie of the Year. And there's a foul ball. 1 run across in the frame so far here in the finale of this 4-game set. He swings and hits a fly ball, center field. It falls in, and that's a knock. The throw in, and the throw's offline, safe at third. One down. Matt Vierling, the next Giant to hit. Here's the pitch. Runner goes. That's to third. Quick feed to second for one, and that's two. Ready to go, bottom four. And now the DH, Diddy Big Daddy. Here comes a pitch. Now a fly ball to right center. Suzuki running hard for it. What a play in right field. And a quick out, number one.
Now that number 13.
Ripped, but it curls foul. That one's upstairs, ball one. Ball one.
Way to lay off that fastball up right there. You're looking for something you see well that you can handle, but you also have to keep the discipline so that you're not popping up pitches that are just a little too high.
Diddy Big Daddy, the next to hit. 1 for 3. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball.
If you're a base runner, you've got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
Wouldn't chase that time. And it skips in the dirt. Kicks and deals. And fouled off. 2 outs. This to third. They take the force out. Inning. Big Daddy with a forgettable showing in the loss.
Definitely didn't do much of anything for him in this one. I think he knows he's capable.
I can tell you my problems, meditating my silence. But I keep pushing my pen, rotating my stylus. Brokenness feeling like sin, now no breath, low dollar. Used to be left on red, now all the girls go holler. Now all the girls go follow. All the fake fans gon' pile up. I need peace to borrow, get that right back tomorrow. Somehow all the fans go bravo. Smile so much to hide my sorrows. Faith is shaky in vibrato. I can't hold a frown too long. I can't stay down too long. Look, running from pain, running from strain, running from things, running from schemes. Strain, running from things, running from schemes. Couple things I know, couple things I show, couple things I don't. I can tell you my problems, I can tell you my sins, I can tell you my problems. I'm uncomfortable in my skin, I'm uncomfortable with my ends, I'm uncomfortable with my friends, I'm uncomfortable with my I'm uncomfortable with my thinking, I'm uncomfortable with my ways, I'm uncomfortable in this space, I'm uncomfortable on good days, I'm uncomfortable on bad days.
Back here at Oracle Park, bottom half of inning number 2, and the batter will be the shortstop, Diddy Big Daddy. And that one clips the corner. Biden measures 6 feet 2 inches, 205 pounds, and he was a 5th-round pick in 2021. Next offering misses. Now 1-2.
Pretty standard high 0-2 fastball right there. If you're smart, look for something down in the zone, but not too far. Don't want to chase that breaking ball in the dirt.
Swing and a miss.
Something I'm noticing in this one is that these hitters are aggressive early in the count. It makes you wonder if that was talked about in the hitters meeting before this game started.
All right, one time, right here.
Swinging a foul over the screen and back out of play. And the righty deals. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. On the ground. 1 out in the bottom of the 4th. Man at first with 1 gone. Here's Jose Ramirez. Right-handed reliever. On the ground left side. 6, 4. 3. It's a double play. And it really feels like we might be running out of time before a rain delay is called. This rain is not letting up.
Yeah, and if we do get a delay, the unfortunate thing is the clock's going to start ticking on these pitchers, and they won't be able to keep their arms warm forever if it's a long break, and going to have to exit this game a little early.
1 down, base is empty. There's a strike.
2-1.
Get your pitch up there, huh?
And another ball.
A rare 3-ball count here. He's been throwing strikes all day. Got to be ready to hit if you're in the box.
And a big swing and a miss.
Careful. Grab that pitch now,
Swings and misses. 1 down. Diddy, Big Daddy, the next Giant to hit. Swing and a miss as he was late.
Love to see it. Power versus power right there.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
Ground ball up the middle. Bichette. Now only 1 out remaining.
It's always nice to grab the opener of a series. You come into a new ballpark, and just sometimes things aren't as comfortable as what you've been used to. The mound doesn't look straight. The background isn't what you like, but they didn't let any of those things distract them. In fact, they looked like they were playing a home game. Excellent job to set the tone for this series.
Our final line score. First for the victorious mission.
And up next for San Francisco, Diddy, Big Daddy. He's someone who quickly made a splash at this level, Chris, a former Rookie of the Year. And that one hammered. Freeman ranging back. Hauls it in on the warning track.
All right, come on, Evan. One time. Let it fly.
Swings through that.
Well, strike 1 is so critical in a bat like this with a real threat at the plate looking to do damage.
Man at second. The shortstop takes the ball. Next pitch is outside.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
And he deals. Not close with that one. And now 3-2. And that's ball 4.
I don't think he really wanted to pitch to him right there anyhow.
And now it's Brandon Lowe. Here comes a pitch. And there's ball 4.
Well, the stage has been set for this offense, Bird. It's all about creating opportunities, and this is one of them right here.
And a pitch. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. Huge strikeout there. So 2 down. Now it's the Giants catcher, Patrick Bailey. Runner takes off. Back to right. Base hit. Run is in. Now a second crosses the plate, and they lead by 4.
That's all he needed, just a sec.
Blackburn, a former All-Star. He features a sinker, a cutter, a slider, a four-seamer, and he occasionally uses a curve. The shortstop takes the ball. Next offering is in for a strike. The Giants up big in this one here in the second game of the series. Swings through it, and that's a strike. So 2 away with nobody on. Diddy, Big Daddy will hit next. He has, as they like to say,
let me guess, Boog, light tower power?
That's right. Found back our way, and that's out of play. The pitch. Swinging a foul straight back.
Hey, any way you can, any way you can. Here we go.
That one down the line. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it.
I always loved playing 4th of July games at home. There's so much energy in the ballpark, the red, white, and blue everywhere. But when you get a win, you feel like you did something special. Now it's off to get showered and changed and enjoy these fireworks.
Base is empty with 2 away. And now the DH, Diddy Big Daddy. Fastball for a strike. 2 outs, base is empty. That clips the corner.
It doesn't seem to like the pitch up. Hasn't offered on either one of those pitches. 0-2 count now. I think the guy's going to climb the ladder out there.
Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit.
He needed that one. It's been a tough stretch at the plate lately. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there.
Runner on the move. The other way. And that's a base hit. So that's 2 straight 2-out hits.
Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Up the middle, onto Jimenez. And he... gets under it and pops it up. Ramirez puts it away. That one ripped right center field, and that should be extra bases. And that's going to roll to the wall. And he's got a double.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit.
Runner breaks for third. Right side, hard hit. In time to Kepler. Lau. 1 down, runner at first. Diddy Big Daddy, the next Giant to hit. Got to be careful with a slugger like this because he can turn it into a 3-run game in the blink of an eye. Swing and a miss. That's strike 1. Henches in his 6th season. He features a 4-seam fastball, a curve, a slider, and he works in a sinker.
It's getting squeezed a little bit here late.
In the air, left field, down the line. Tries to make the play, but it's foul.
Hey, no one better, huh?
Vierling leads off first with 1 away. That one drilled left field. Back there. And that one's caught into the bleachers. He sends a rocket to left. His 19th home run of the year. It's 3-0.
Really great job of anticipation there. He knows he throws the sinker. That one down in the zone. You're trying to beat it to the spot it's given. I'd say this team really needed to win this game today. It pushed them over the top to win the series, which is great. But when you go on the road in the next series...
So 2 down. Diddy Big Daddy digs in now. He's someone who quickly made a splash at this level, Chris, a former Rookie of the Year. That misses the zone. Ball 1. 2 gone, but the go-ahead run is at first. And we're just getting started here in the top of the first. And a swing and a miss.
One time right now.
Ball to strike. The pitch.
Whoa. 2-1.
That one ripped. And that gets down into the gap. Coming home. Safe.
Everything came together for him. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always.
Runner takes off for third. In the air, left field. Sizing this one up. Squeezes it. And that'll do it. Now a chance for number 11. The wind of the pitch. That clips the corner. Big Daddy, the reigning Rookie of the Year. He features a four-seam fastball, a changeup, a slider, a curve, and occasionally uses a cutter. In the dirt, and that's ball 1. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Now the number 2 hitter. First pitch doesn't find the zone. And it skips in the dirt. Next offering in there for a strike. Now 2 balls and a strike. Swing and a miss. Nice changeup. And another ball. The Giants up by a run as we play game 1 of this 4-game series. So digging in, Alec Burleson.
It's tough after falling behind a hitter, 2 balls and no strikes, but now at least he gets a fresh start against a new batter, but he needs to get back into the strike zone and start pitching with conviction.
And there's a foul ball.
If you were an average catcher behind the plate, I'd say take second base, but this isn't a catcher you want to run on. His quick release is unreal.
Field 2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. And down on strikes. We head to the bottom of the second. Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Darren Thorne. Big Daddy back to work. Thorne goes 5 feet 11 inches, 185 pounds. He's been scoring a lot of runs lately. He scored 9 times in the last 10 games. Swing and a miss as he was late that time. And that's outside. And that's ball 2. And that's down and away. And it's ball 4. He missed down low. Here's Nolan Gorman. That one is absolutely belted. And it's a one-hopper off the wall. Should be extra bases. Thorne rounds third, headed for the plate. He comes across to score. The Cardinals tie it up. It's 1-1. Runner in scoring position, no outs. Pedro Pajes next up for the Cardinals. Man at second. Clips the corner. No balls, 2 strikes. Tied up here in the early going. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. And stepping in for the Cardinals, Jordan Walker. Just missed.
Sometimes pitchers working backwards, starting with the breaking ball, but it's a tricky approach. He almost wants to bait you out there to throw that stuff to start the at-bat.
That's inside. That's in there. 2-2 now. Liner snagged at first. Throw behind the runner. They've got him.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
The pitch. Rolled softly, but that goes foul. Two on, one out. Comes up empty. That's strike two.
Big pitch right here. He's going to try to make a pitch that's going to produce a strikeout or a ground ball double play.
Hit hard. That gets through. Runner from third in to score. They take the lead. It's 2-1.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. He wasn't able to elevate it, but he put a great swing on it. Right on time, good balanced approach, and just blasted it through the infield.
Runner takes off in the air of the infield, and the infield fly is called. Well, Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. 2 outs. Runner takes off, swings it. As we go to the last of the third. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Carson Williams. Fought off foul. The pitch. That one fouled off. The pitch. The punch out there. One down. And now the center fielder. His first at bat was a strikeout. And that one fouled off. 1 out, bases empty. Not even close there. And the count 1-2. Wouldn't chase that time. Out to short, Connor Falefa fires over to first, and 2 straight set down to begin the bottom of the third. Foul ball there. 2 down, nobody on. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. Bottom 4. Now up for St. Louis, Alec Burleson. And that's in for a strike.
You know, these Cards showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense.
Here's Josh Naylor. And a foul ball. Swing and a miss. 0-2 now. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. 1 down, base is empty. And takes low for ball 1.
Well, he's having a tough time getting a pitch by him. As a hitter, you feel pretty confident that you're seeing different pitches still able to make some type of contact.
Already 2 gone here in the home 4th. Darren Thorne next up for the Cardinals. Slider for a strike. Gonna count 1-2. Good eye right there.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And that's in the dirt. The Redbirds down by a run. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. The right-hander gives up the 2-out walk. Here's the second baseman, Nolan Gorman.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
High fly ball near the pole. That one is foul. The 1-2. just missed. Next pitch is inside. 3-2 now. Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk. So 2 on with 2 away. And now here is Pedro Pajes. Line drive. Down the line. And it's foul. Next pitch is outside. Line drive. That's a base hit. Runner around third.
Well done. Drives in the run. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
Walker in the box now. Takes strike 1. Swings and misses at the pitch off the plate. And now 1-2. And another ball. In the dirt. And an excellent job keeping it right there. That's a good at bat right there. He was down early in that plate appearance. Works the walk.
Gosh, another walk in this one. Man, he is having some real issues with control.
And fouled off. That's off the mark. And the count is 1-2. Left field. Brings it in. And that ends. That clips the corner. 1 run across in the frame so far, and we're in the top of the 5th.
Here we go now. Come on now. One time.
Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. Wouldn't chase that time. Swing and a miss. And the runner stays where he is. Back now to start the bottom of the... Well, 1-run game. Here's a cleanup hitter for the Giants. Diddy Big Daddy. And that's off the inside edge. And that's ball 1. Royster, a 6-foot righty, 22 years old. And they went out and made a trade for him last season. 2-0. Swings through the fastball up in the zone.
As a hitter, you got to learn something from that pitch. He clearly wasn't timed up on the fastball.
Now this ball is well hit. This one's got a chance. It's gone. That'll fire up the dugout. Home run number 20 on the year. It's 4-2.
Man, he just barely got that one out of here, and you got to love the effort and left to try and bring it back. He had a good shot at it. These players know they have a long series ahead of them, but they come out, establish, and set the tone in the first game of the series. Very important to get that. Put you in the driver's seat to win game 2, and then push yourself to a series win, if not a sweep.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Giants. 4 runs on 10 hits. No errors.
Runner at first with 2 away. Diddy Big Daddy, the next Giant to hit.
Number 13.
And it's fouled away.
Hey, find something you like up there.
Left-hand batter waits.
1-1.
Squirts away a little bit. Safe at second. So a wild pitch allows the runner to advance. Connor Falefa at second with 2 down. That one a little bit high. 2-1. Swing and a ball hammered left field. That one's carrying. See you later. He'll circle the bases His second home run of the series. The Giants score first. It's 2-0.
Knew what pitch he wanted to hit. Spent on some other pitches in this at bat. Was very patient, and it paid off.
Back here at Busch Stadium, here's a big power threat. Diddy Big Daddy. That one's in there. That's strike one. Right through there for a strike. The 0-2. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. And welcome back to the ballpark. Digging in, Diddy Big Daddy. And a good eye there.
Well, these Giants doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. The numbers say their chase rate or swings at pitches outside the zone is under 25%, and I think it's a big reason why they're scoring runs.
The wide, the kick, and the 1-2. Right through there, got it. Next is the designated hitter, Diddy Big Daddy. He's already homered in this game. Late on that fastball.
0-1. Pitch and drive. Let's go, big dog.
Up and in, and 1-1. Next offering is outside.
Boog, in situations like these, the air can get really thin up there at the plate. Got to find a way to breathe and slow everything down.
And a base hit up the middle. One runs in. The second run scores. And it's now a 6-run lead.
Big one there as he drives in a couple of runs. Nice swing to drive that pitch up the middle. Could have easily been out in front.
Runner on the go. Oh, now this one's high and deep. Way back there. On its way. Gone. Back here in St. Louis. Now it's the DH. Diddy Big Daddy. And that's outside. Plenty of offense in this one, Singy. I guess you'd say kind of what we expected, though.
Well, this was a game, looking at the pitching matchup, where you expected offense to score, and not as lopsided as this. But, yeah, you definitely expected to see some offense coming up.
Late on that fastball.
He got away with one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
Caught him looking for the K.
The ball for his first career save deserves to be on display at his house. I mean, it's kind of like when a restaurant frames its first dollar bill somewhere on a wall. You just can't forget your first save.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Angels, 7 runs on.
So 1 out with 2 aboard. Diddy Big Daddy, the next to hit. Homered last night, added another hit as well. The shortstop takes the ball.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
And another ball.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
2 on, 1 out.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Double play ball to second. Boots it. To second, there's one.
Well, that was clearly a double play ball, but the bobble unfortunately prevented him from being able to get 2. But a good job to stay with it and make sure you got at least 1.
Right side, hard hit. He takes it himself to the bag. Hudson Haskin next up for the Cardinals. Out to short. Fires over to Guerrero. 1 gone, bottom of the 3rd inning. Base is empty, 1 away, and now the Cardinals catcher. On the ground, out to short. Big Daddy. 2 out. Back here in St. Louis, and here is Diddy Big Daddy. Inside corner, that's a strike. It's 0-1. The shortstop takes the ball. Next pitch is outside. And the right-hander deals. Got it fouled for the K. Back here at Busch Stadium, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's the catcher, number 21. Hard hit left side. Fires over to Guerrero.
Here we go.
Swing and a ball lifted left field. Thorne on the move. And puts the squeeze on that one. One away. Runner on at first with one gone. And now the right fielder, Jordan Walker. Hit on the ground, might be two. Big Daddy. One at second. Double play. And that'll do it for the man at first with one gone. And now the shortstop, Diddy Big Daddy. He was late there. Strike one.
Now this team is definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important at getting back into this ballgame.
The next pitch misses, and it's 1-2.
It's a good take.
And a swing and a miss. And here's the St. Louis leadoff man. Right-handed reliever. Runner on the go. Out to short. Finds his way through, base hit. And they'll have runners at the corners after a one-out single.
Well, they call that an advantage count. Whether you're a season ticket holder or you just come to a couple of games a year, to see your team win at home, there's just something special about that. Good job by this team to get it done for the hometown fans.
Diddy Big Daddy, the next Giant to hit. 5 for 13 in the series. Off the mark there. Ball one. Singy, maybe some nerves getting the best of him in the first?
Well, it's hard to know exactly if it's nerves or not, but he just doesn't have it right now. Those hitters on the other side, they're going to say it's nerves and use that as a competitive edge to try to jump on him even more.
Kicks and deals. Crushed. Left center field. This one's deep. Forget it. So he goes the opposite way with that one, and they add a couple more. It's 4-0.
It's like he's playing wiffle ball up there, and that's typically not the easiest way to hit a home run. To the slight opposite field, into the gap. Man, making it look easy, that's for sure.
Burleson next up for the Cardinals. 2 outs. Bounce to the left side. Throws to first in time.
I see you drive it. Let's go, big dog.
Sliced hard but foul. Big Daddy measures 6 feet 2 inches, 210 pounds, and he's a former Rookie of the Year. Outside low, and a count even 1-1.
Oh, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity, try to get a rollover, something on the ground, stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
At the belt and fires. Swing and a miss. Struck him. Now it's the rookie first baseman. And the righty deals. Ground ball left side, could be 2. Quick feed to second for 1. And they turn the double play. All set for the start of the inning. And digging in for San Francisco, Diddy Big Daddy. Hard ground ball, base knock. Man at first. Lau at the plate. Runner on the goal. Hit well. Right field, way back, and gone. Another home. Diddy Big Daddy now at the plate. He's already homered here in this one. And there's a strike.
He normally does damage on that pitch in that location. Just a swing and a miss there. I don't think you want to throw it again, though.
Hey, have a rip up there right now, huh?
2 down, nobody on. That's a little bit low.
Come on, big guy, get your pitch.
Right-hander kick steals.
Whoa. T-Bone, you straight.
Wouldn't chase that time.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
Inside ball 4.
You know, I think he's okay with that outcome. It wasn't an intentional walk, but he wasn't exactly trying to attack the zone either.
2 outs. Runner on the move.
Not what he wanted to do right there, Blue. That keeps this inning alive, puts a runner in the scoring position, and a chance for this offense to add on to their lead.
Outside, and that is ball 4. 2 outs, bases loaded. Patrick Bailey will hit next. And the pitch. Popped up. As this one sized up. He's got it. And that is out number. Here's Nolan Arenado. 1-2 here. Rolled to short. Possible 2 ball. Here's one. On to first, double play. And that. Now it's the shortstop, Diddy Big Daddy. He's already homered in this game. That clips a corner.
He's been very consistent with his command out there on the mound, consistently throwing at the knees. Pretty impressive when a guy can repeat his delivery like this.
Righty to the plate. That one way inside.
Hey, he hangs and you bang it, kid. Here you go.
Swing and a miss. And the count is even, 2-2. Swings and misses. So first and second with 2 outs. And the batter will be the shortstop. Righty delivers. Bounced out to short. And it gets by him. Fires it to the plate.
Well done. Narrows the deficit with the RBI there. Just a simple ground ball the other way, but had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel.
On the ground to the left. Big Daddy. Throw to first. Ball game. And the Giants take the finale here. They win the series 3-1.
This is a huge win to take this series on.
And we're back. Top of the second. Here's a cleanup hitter for the Giants. Diddy Big Daddy. The right-hander back to work. A swing and a miss, and that's strike one.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
That misses, and that is ball one. On the ground. On the run, throw to first, and quickly one away in the second. Runner on the go. That one ripped. That's back there. Tattooed to Tatertown and gone. He sends it out of here. His 23rd of the year. It's 5-4.
Now batting, number 13.
We haven't seen a break in the weather, and the umpires might be forced to make a decision soon.
Yeah, I think so, Boog. I mean, everyone looking and wondering when they're going to stop play. It definitely feels close.
It's right here. Let's go, bud.
There's a strike. Ground ball right side. Fires over to first. And 2 outs, runner at first. Diddy, Big Daddy, the next Giant to hit. He's already homered here in this one. Bounding ball here, rolls foul. Swings through that.
He's trying to stay away from this lefty, knowing that a lot of left-handers like the ball down and in.
Misses, and that's ball one.
Cut a break right there. Pretty good pitch on the outside corner.
The tying run at the plate. Swing and a miss. Big Daddy with a nice showing despite the loss. Had only one hit but made it count with a homer.
No question that he delivered at the dish for him. Even though it wasn't enough to get them the W, this is a good showing at the plate.
Now it's going to be Ozzie Albies. The line to kick the pitch. And that is in for a strike. 0-1. Big Daddy, the rookie of the year from a year ago. He features a four-seam fastball, a changeup, a slider, a curve, and occasionally uses a cutter. On to first, and Albies is retired. Bounce to third, and that's just foul. And the right-hander deals. Up the middle, and that one finds its way through. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single. Here's Austin Riley.
Definitely scuffling at the dish lately. Just one hit in his last 5 games.
Hauls it in, and there's 2 away. And now it's going to be Michael Harris. Ball 1 there. And now 2-0. Fastball for a strike.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss, and he got. And welcome back to the ballpark. Second inning set to go. Now the Giants 4-hitter, Diddy Big Daddy. Fought off foul. Schwellenbach goes 6'1", 25 years old, and he won a Gold Glove in 2025.
Ball.
Pitch misses there, and that's ball 1. kicks and fires. Goes down swinging for the strike. Back here in Atlanta, here's Jared Kelman. And a strike on the outside edge. Now a fly ball to right center. On the move. Puts it away for the out. Here's Sean Murphy.
He's been on fire at the dish lately. Hits in each of the last 6 games.
Foul ball there. And he takes a strike. No score here in the second. Pitch misses. Ball 1. And here it comes. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Next to hit, Troy Johnston. Wouldn't chase that time. 2 outs, base is empty. And that one is in for a strike.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Ground ball up the middle. Fires over to Guerrero. Play made, that ends the inning. Back at Truist Park, here's David Fletcher. Big Daddy back to work. Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. And now it's even up. Up the middle. Connor Falefa throws to first in time. Leadoff hitter gone in the 3rd. And now it's Jose Siri. Right through there for a strike. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did. 1 out, base is empty. In the air to left center. Vierling sizing this one up. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. 2 down. Albies batting for the 2nd time. And that's strike 1. Next pitch way upstairs. Still tied at 0. Last of the 3rd. Got it by him for the K. Swing and a miss.
Something I'm noticing in this one is that these hitters are aggressive early in the count. It makes you wonder if that was talked about in the hitters meeting before this game started.
The 0-2. Base hit. That was smoke through the infield. Guerrero around second, headed for third. In there safely.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. There's nothing cheap about the way he got that one through the infield. That was ripped. Caught out in front and didn't get under it like he would have.
Run around the move. Swing and a miss. And it's safe. It's a stolen base. So to a boarded 2 out scoreless game. And here is Matt Chapman. 2 on, 2 outs. Puts and miss. Bottom of the inning, down the number 2 hitter, Lars Nootbaar. And he's already singled in this game. And a pitch. And there's a foul ball. Left-hand batter waits. Not close with that one. And it's a ball and a strike.
You know, these Braves just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. He's got it. And there's one away. So now to the plate for Atlanta, Austin Riley. And the first offering is not close. And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. Guerrero makes the catch. Two-way down.
Boy, that was a hanging breaking ball right there. I think he tried to do a little bit too much. Sometimes those eyes can get really big. I think his swing broke down as well, and that's what caused him to pop it up.
Warning track, wall, and you can touch them all, baseball man. He hammers one out to center. His second home run of the series, and the Braves have the lead now. It's 1-0. Kelnick, the next to hit, takes ball one. And that's off the inside edge. And the count is 2-0. Right through there for a strike.
2 balls, 1 strike.
And that one fouled off. Some heat there at 9. And we're back, ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now, Sean Murphy. Little chopper rolls foul. Murphy, a former Gold Glove winner, 31 years old. And he's been wearing out home plate lately. He scored 10 times in the last 10 games. The 1-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Got him swinging.
The first baseman, number 4.
And next for Atlanta, Troy Johnston. Grounded out his first time. Not even close there. And it's 1-0. Swing and a miss. Strike one.
1-1.
Fastball for a strike. And another ball.
2-2 now.
Pitch is in the dirt, and that's ball 3. Line drive, and that's a base hit out into center field. So a man aboard now with one away.
Well, patience and discipline paid off right there as he got into an advantage count. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch he could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
Next offering in the dirt. 1 ball, 1 strike. The shortstop takes the ball, and it's even up.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
Johnston stands at first with 1 out. Line drive. Fair ball. Lead runner makes the turn at second, and they'll have runners at the corners after a 1-out single.
Well, they call that an advantage count for a reason. You're so much more likely to get something.
Swings and lines one towards the gap. This looks like extra bases. He's in safely at second as a run scores.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. That could be a really tough pitch to handle, a front door breaking ball, but he did a great job staying in there, keeping that front shoulder throw.
That one is absolutely belted, and it gets into the corner, but it's foul. Line to right, and that'll be a base hit. 1 run across. The throw in, not in time. He's safe, and they lead by 4.
Well, this was a tightly played game. Got a little of everything. Some timely hitting, runs on the board, key pitching and defense in certain spots. Definitely a fun one to watch.
And we're back. Here's a big power threat. Diddy, Big Daddy.
Here we go.
Berrios back to work. He swings and hits a fly ball, center field. Harris makes the grab, one down. Now a fly ball to right center. Harris has a beat on it. Makes the grab, and that should get the job done as he tags from third. He's in to score on the sac fly. It's... And today is draft day, singing an exciting day in terms of the future of the sport and the future of these teams. It's also changed a lot in terms of the immediacy of finding out. I mean, what was it? Carrier pigeon was how you found out about being drafted back when you were selected, right?
Well, fans today may not realize, because we have, such exposure on the internet and network sports and everything else. You find out right away. But when I was drafted back in 1993, I maybe found out, later in the day. I was drafted in the morning that I was drafted by the San Francisco Giants. So regardless, I think the feeling is the same.
That's the foul ball.
All loaded up, and we're at the top of the fifth.
Hey, stick to your plan up there, kid. Get your pitch and drive it.
On the ground, 2-ball. Fitzgerald over to Fletcher. Over to first, safe. First and third, 2 away. Here's the left fielder, Matt Vierling. 2 on, 2 outs. Runner takes off in the air out to center. He makes the grab, and that's the third. Diddy, Big Daddy, the next Giant to hit. He's a guy who does it all. With the lack of contact in today's game, this guy hits for contact, so he delivers average, but there's on-base and slugging, too. And first offering is fouled off.
Early in the count, you have to be real careful because of that power. But then if this hitter gets a strike or 2 on him, he's still very comfortable. And because he has the ability to get the barrel to the baseball, he's a threat deep into the count as well.
Hey, be patient. Pick one out and drive it, kid.
And he deals. And another ball. Wouldn't chase that time.
Full count. All right, come on now. One time. Let her fly.
Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk. 2 on with 1 out. And now, Matt Vierling.
Come on, let her fly.
Runner on the go. Cut on and miss. Throw is low, and he can't pick it. And he'll make it up to third here because of the throwing error.
Not the easiest thing when you're talking about a guy that's, perhaps is going to be in the road.
Runner on the go again. On a line, base hit. 1 run across. The throw in there safely. And now it's 12-7. Base is empty with 2 away. And now the DH, Diddy, Big Daddy. That's in for a strike. Outside.
Ball.
One time, right now.
The 1-1 is fouled off.
Speed up and drive it, huh?
This could end it. And that's down and away. That one way inside.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Full count.
2 down, nobody on. And a swing and a miss, and that is the ball game.
Well, his team was ready from the first pitch of the ball game. Swinging the bats, scoring runs, just very aggressive. I feel like they set the tone.
Every day like the first day, still get butterflies, oh yeah. Middle of the night, we all the way, baby, baby. Ain't no looking around in first place, so I love him even more in his worst day. He's always there for me, and I don't know why he don't ever give up, going on and above, yeah. But every time he does, I'm right back. So baby, don't forget, girls like you make the world go round. You make the world go round and round. And I don't know why he don't ever give up. Go beyond and above.
Bottom of the inning. Now the Giants 4-hitter, Diddy Big Daddy. Burns back to work. And a curve misses outside.
Well, Boo, we got Burns working on the mound in this one, and he's a guy that rose through the minors rather quickly. Drafted back in 2016, and he made his major league debut just 2 seasons later. That's a fast climb, and he's been able to conquer lots of challenges thrown his way.
And a pitch. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
They can live up in the zone all game if hitters will chase it. That's just too much velocity. Hitters got to look down in the zone.
And a 3-1 on the way. And he walked him.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
Lau at the plate. The pitch. Run around the move. That's in for a strike. Throw. Save.
Well, that steal right there is a little risky with the guy you got at the plate. He's so hot right now and such a quality hitter. You got to make sure you're going to be safe. And fortunately for him, he was. Now he's in scoring position.
Back here in San Francisco, Freddie Freeman up to the dish. Out to short. Sends it to first, and one away in the top of the third.
Yeah, let her rip, let her rip.
First pitch misses. 2 down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Just missed. Right-hander kicks, deals, and that's through there for a strike.
Generally, second, third time through the lineup, you want to be able to lean on those secondary pitches and command them. Looks like he's doing a nice job of it.
2 down, nobody on, and now it's 3-2. And that's ball 4.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over in first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is if you are the offensive side of it.
He takes it. 2 outs, runner at first. Here comes Freddie Freeman up to hit. Left-hand batter waits. Out to short, Big Daddy. Throw off line, he's safe, and a nice job there to keep it from getting. And a strike in there.
Well, as good as things can be, it can be a tough day at the office, even for the skippers. Seeing the offense just sputter, not able to get anything going.
The Giants with a lot of ground to make up here in the bottom of the 6th. And he takes a strike. Next one just misses. And the count is 2-2.
Hey, have a rip up there right now, huh?
And the righty deals.
3-2.
That one ripped. Edman ranging back. Stretches out and hauls it in. And up next for the Giants, Diddy Big Daddy. He's 0 for 1. Foul ball there. The part about Burns' journey that's so interesting, former 4th-round pick out of St. Mary's, where he pitched alongside Tony Gonsolin. That misses, and the count is 1-1. But you go back and look at Corbin Burns in 2019. He threw 49 innings and had an 8.82 ERA. And he deals. Fouls one off. 2-2. The main adjustment that Corbin Burnes made was that he got rid of his four-seam fastball and really leaned on the cutter. That is his signature pitch. And now today, he is a cutter, sinker guy, and the four-seamer really doesn't make much of an appearance. Here's the 2-2. And another ball.
3 balls. 2 strikes.
Hey, see it. Rip it. Here you go.
Outside, and that is ball 4. So first and second with one man gone. Brandon Lowe getting ready to hit at the belt and fires. Grounder might be 2. Flips to second. That's 1. On to first, double play.
Well, with this 6th win in a row, all of a sudden, you start to look around, up and down the lineup, to your left, to your right as a player, and you say, you know what, we're good. We may have had some tough times earlier on, but this is a good team, and you start to expect this kind of play out of yourselves. We'll see if this translates.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Diddy Big Daddy.
It's great to get on the board in the first frame of the ball game, but here's an opportunity for them to really open things up with a couple of runners on. Let's see if they can cash in.
Swing and a miss.
At this point, the clean inning is over. Got to settle in, focus on the hitter, and get out of it with minimal damage.
Wouldn't chase that time. That misses, and that's ball 2.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
2-1 now. In there at the knees. And a foul ball, he stays alive.
Come on now, rip it.
Inside, and it hit him. And now the bases are loaded. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him. And now it's Brandon Lowe. All loaded up, dangerous hitter at the plate. Swinging a drive, deep right field. Betts on the move, racing back. Makes the catch up against the wall. Both runners tagging from second and third. Now it's Ben Chapman.
Maybe caught that one off the end just a little bit. Couldn't quite barrel it up enough to really drive it.
2 on, 1 out. Swings and misses, struck him out. Now it's Hunter Renfroe. Runner on the go. On the ground. Win. In plenty of time to first. As we go to the last of the third. And digging in for San Francisco, Diddy Big Daddy. May back to work. Throw on to Freeman. Leadoff man retired here in the third. Fought off foul.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
And now the 0-1. Lined into right. Playable Betts makes the grab, and there's one away. That's out number 2.
If he can get through this one, put up a 0.
Here's a cleanup hitter for the Giants, Diddy Big Daddy. Hit on the ground to the right side. And it finds its way through for a hit. Throw in hopes the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away. Lowe at the plate. And the pitch. Here goes the runner. Up the middle. Throw on to Freeman. Play made that. Here in the bottom of the 9th, 1 out. Diddy Big Daddy. The next Giant to hit. Just missed. Just missed.
Well, an interesting situation. One swing, you can tie up the ball game. But if you're patient and work a walk, then you bring the game-winning run to the plate.
And now 2-1. And that's outside.
I almost feel like he's frustrated a little bit. He wants to be challenged.
Looking to get the tying run on base. Fastball for a strike. Inside ball 4.
It's tough after falling behind a hitter, 2 balls and no strikes, but now at least he gets a fresh start against a new batter, but he needs to get back into the strike zone and start pitching with conviction.
Some high cheese for strike 3. So 2 down. Matt Chapman up to the plate now. Vesia is just 1 strike away. Got him, and that's the ball game.
The number 7 is such a cool and sort of lucky number. Well, this team has been playing really well, but to win 7 games in a row, there's been some luck and there's been some really good play. I think you get to this point, you start to look at, can we double that? Make it double digits, make it 2 touchdowns, make it 14.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now it's the Giants DH, Diddy Big Daddy. And that's in the dirt. And that's ball 1. All right, Singer, you know I'm a dork. Shohei Ohtani, go back to May 5th, 2022 at Fenway Park. He tossed a complete game through 99 pitches. Get this, 81 strikes. It was the most strikes thrown with less than 100 pitches in a game since they started tracking pitch counts.
That's just unreal.
Swing and a miss. 2-2 now. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. And that one is lifted in the air. In position. Corrals it. And there's 2 away. And we're back. And the batter now, Diddy Big Daddy. And here it comes. Popped up to the left. Into foul ground. Hernandez drifts towards it. Reaches over the wall. And he's got it. 1 down. Diddy Big Daddy, the next Giant to hit. Gotta be careful with this guy. He's got power. He can untie it with 1 swing. Pitch misses inside. Ball 1.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Bird.
1 out. The go-ahead run is at second. That clips the zone. It's a ball and 2 strikes. And there's a ball.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
And another ball.
This is a really good feeling for a hitter. At this point in the ball game, you know that they don't want to walk you, so you're going to get a pitch to hit. You just better not miss it.
Watch out for driving in right here.
3-2. Hammers that one. Curling down the line and foul.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
2 on, 1 out. Fouled off again. And it remains 3-2. The pitch. Ripped to first. Caught.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting the line drive to find.
Here's Victor Robles. Nobody on the team has more stolen bases than he does this season, Chris. Outside low. And we are underway.
1 ball, no strike.
Next offering down low and in the dirt.
Wait for a good one. Drive it, kid.
Dives, but it kicks off his glove. Not in time. He's safe. Now the number 2 hitter. Just missed. Big Daddy, the rookie of the year from a year ago. He features a 4-seam fast, and it's caught for the out.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
Kyle Tucker stands in now and watches strike 1. And it's 1-1.
He's a bad ball hitter, so even if you get him to chase pitches outside the zone, he still might beat you. Not an easy out by any means.
Chapman. The throw to second. What a double play that was. Back here at Oracle Park. New inning getting started. And now for the Jays, Trent Grisham. Swing and a miss as he was out front. Grisham, first-round pick of the Brewers in 2015. That one misses, and that's ball 1. Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
1-2.
Just misses. 2-2.
2-2.
Flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his back down just enough to make contact with that pitch. Keep the at-bat alive.
Hey, get the pitch and drive it.
And another ball.
Count is full.
A little tardy on that fastball. Is going to have to get it going a little quicker. Get that front foot down.
And he walked him. That's a great at-bat. He saw a lot of pitches and earned a walk. And here's the catcher, Alejandro Kirk.
Well, that's a nice job of grinding out that at-bat. Saw a lot of pitches and ends up drawing the walk. Very gritty.
1-1.
Runner at first with no outs here. Bounce to the right. Sneaks through. Base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Just a simple ground ball the other way. They've had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the bucket.
And the right-hander deals. Fought off foul.
Well, the best way to shake off yesterday's struggles is to get on the board early. They've got a guy in scoring position. They've got to find a way here to get him in.
That one not close. 2-2. Fly ball down the line. Makes the grab, and there's one down. 2 on, 1 out. George Lombard Jr. now at the plate. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. That one out to right. Renfroe on his horse. He's got it. 2 down. Now the third baseman. That's in for a strike.
Getting a little frustrated with the strike zone.
Grisham, the lead runner at second. Kirk at first. 2 out of the inning. On the ground to the left. The underhand flip. They get the 4. We head to the bottom of the second. Now it's the DH, Diddy Big Daddy. As the lefty gets to work. And it finds its way through for a hit. So a man on base to start the inning. And now it's Brandon Lowe. Here's the pitch. Runner on the go. And that one handled. Got him. Runner stays out of the double play by going on the 3-2 pitch. Hunter Renfroe at the plate. Runner breaks for third. Broken back, ground ball to second. Save! Stuck in a rundown, trying for home now. Tags the runner for 1. And we're back. Now it's the second baseman, Josh Rivera. Swing and a miss, strike 1.
0-1.
Ripped on a line. One up, one down. And now it's Victor Robles up to hit. First pitch just misses.
1-0.
Just missed.
Well, usually a high level of confidence when you're facing a young pitcher out there on the mound. In this situation, ahead 2-0. He's put himself in a really good spot.
On the ground, right side. Fires over to Guerrero. First two batters retired here in the top of the third. Number 11 takes a ball as he stands in for the second time. That missed by a lot. And that's ball 2. That one missed. 2 out, space is empty. Next offering is in for a strike. Popped up. Loud snags it, and that'll do it.
Come on, right here, one time, one time.
Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. One runs in, fires it to the plate. He's in there. And they're up by 3. One down. Next to hit, Brandon Lowe. Two on, one out. In the air, left field. Settles under it. Brings it in. Now a throw to first, and he won't get. Start of the 4th. Here's Kyle Tucker. As he turns on the rubber, and with that good live arm delivers.
Ball, that's down.
Pitch misses, and that is ball 1.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
Warning track, wall, and you can touch them all, baseball man. A gigantic blast. His 17th of the year, and they're on the board. It's 3-1. And a foul ball.
Well, these Jays doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of him. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense.
On the run, sends it over to first. 1 away. That ground ball may have him back on track after the homer. Kirk in the box now. No balls and a strike. In there at the knees. And it's 0-2. Got him swinging for the strikeout. He swung over top of the curveball. Number 36 in the box with 2 gone.
No ball,
and takes
strike.
a look at a called strike. Just
that's
missed.
outside. Ball.
That one misses in the dirt. The Jays trailing by 2, top half of inning number 4. Next offering is in for a strike. High fly ball lifted in the air right field. And that is that. We go to the top of the 5th. And now for the Jays, George Lombard Jr. First offering, and it just misses. Lombard goes 6 feet 3 inches, only 20 years old. And they went out and made a trade for him last season. Gets the slider in there for a strike. That just misses. Now 2-2. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. And 1 out now. Number 25 in the box now as he leaves that one up high. On the ground. Luciano fires over to first. And that quickly 2 away. Rivera tries to hold up, appeal to first, and no swing, says Joe McDonald. And here it comes. Ground ball left side. Chapman over to first in time.
All right, take a rip here. We need you. Let's go.
And the pitch is outside, ball one.
He's been trying to tease the zone with that slider, but these hitters have showed patience, not going outside the strike zone.
Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. Drifts towards it. Makes the catch.
Oh, big guy. You drive it
Big
right
Daddy back to work. Robles in the box again. Takes a strike. And now the count is even. Just missed. Oh, that got away from him. And he's going to reach on a hit by pitch to lead off the inning. And now the first baseman.
Well, it's safe to say he won't be getting invited to the charity golf tournament this offseason.
Robles runs. Rolled softly, but that goes foul. And that one goes straight to the backstop. So a wild pitch allows the runner to advance. Right-hander kick steals. And a ball evens the count.
2-2.
Got him swinging. Pulled the string on the changeup. Kyle Tucker next up for the Blue Jays. Up the middle. Lau sends it to first. And Tucker is retired. Now it's Trent Grisham to the plate. That just misses. And it's 1-0. That clips the inside corner for a strike. In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Sizes this one up. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. We go to the top of the seventh. Here's the Toronto catcher, Alejandro Kirk. Fastball for a strike. Right through there for a strike. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. And it stays fair. Now the left fielder. In the dirt. No advance. Good job behind the dish.
Now this team is definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ballgame.
Next offering is down low. With the tying run at the plate, here in the top half of inning number 7. Outside corner, got him looking. He can't believe. Now the Giants 4-hitter, Diddy Big Daddy. He's a guy who does it all. With the lack of contact in today's game, this guy hits for contact, so he delivers average, but there's on base and slugging too.
0-1.
Right side. It's in and out of his glove. But he wins the foot race to first. Good job of knowing how much time he had there. Big Daddy with a solid outing on the mound and pushed them to the walk-off win at the plate. Not bad.
What gets me is the amount of preparation it takes for him to have games like this. You think about the hours put in between games, the extra conditioning work, and the mental toughness too.
And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the second. Here's a big power threat. Diddy Big Daddy. And that one fouled off. Big Daddy measures 6 feet 2 inches, 210 pounds, and he's a former Rookie of the Year.
Wow, no fair right there. I mean, that slider didn't move till the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just going to have to tip your cap on that pitch.
That's off the mark, and the count is 2-2.
2-2.
Wouldn't chase that time. And he deals. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. Left-hand hitter waits. Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. Drifts towards it. Hauls it in for the out.
Hey, be patient. Get your pitch on.
First pitch, not close. And another ball.
Out.
Back-to-back breaking pitches away, you get the feeling as a hitter that the pitcher's afraid of you, that he doesn't want to challenge you. So I think the confidence level is raised right here.
Next offering is downstairs.
There's an opportunity to do some damage and perhaps unlock this offense. 3-1 count. Be ready to turn on a fastball. Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
So 2 on with 2 away. Lau at the plate. Up the middle. A sliding stop at short. Over to first. And he gets him. And that's in there for strike 1.
0-1.
Ball 1 there.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And a pitch. And a big swing and a miss.
Man, that's just a nasty splitter. Bottom falls out of it. You don't see a lot of guys throw that these days, but I tell you what, he's got a good one.
Here we go now. Come on now. One time.
The pitch. And another ball. Stays alive.
Here you go. Let it fly right here.
Hey, see it. Rip it. Here you go.
Swings through it in. 1 out, base is empty. And now it's the Giants DH, Diddy Big Daddy. A strikeout and a walk. Gets under it and pops it up. And makes the grab.
Sometimes road trips can be tough. You're away from your family, but when you can win, silence that opposing crowd, it makes things just a little bit better, makes the road trip just a little bit shorter.
Fans, our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Blue Jays, 6-1.
Here's a cleanup hitter for the Giants, Diddy Big Daddy. And he's the home run leader on this team, Siggy. On the ground, a second, might be 2. There's 1. Double play. What a top half of the 3rd inning. And now the rookie second baseman, Josh Rivera. Out to short, Big Daddy. Tosses to first. 1 up, 1 down.
Hey, speed up the shot.
And there's a foul ball. Swing and a miss. 0-2 now.
No ball, 2 strikes.
In the air to left down the line. And that will drop foul. Guerrero leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. The shortstop takes the ball. Cut on and miss. Struck him out. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Clearly, he hasn't had it in this game, and looks like sooner than later, they're going to have to go to the bullpen.
And that's off the inside edge. Now 2-0.
No strike.
Rip it up.
And a pitch. And another ball. And there's the automatic. Man at first, 1 away.
Hey, have a rip up there right now, huh?
Fouled off left side. And a pitch. And there's ball four.
Boog, do you think you could draw a walk in the bigs if we gave you enough at bats?
Oh, that's a good question. I think that if they gave the pitcher a full scouting report on me, yes, I think I could draw a walk. Now, Matt Vierling.
You get a walk, and you get a walk. Everyone gets a walk, Boog.
Ball four, he's walked in a run. One out, bases loaded. Here's the third baseman, Matt Chapman. And now it's 1-2. Rip towards third. Here's one. And their second double play of the day. Diddy Big Daddy, the next to hit. A swing and a miss, and that's strike one.
Well, these Giants, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. Everything seems to be clicking, and the 6 extra base hits in the game kind of tells you everything you need to know. They're not getting fooled up there at all.
Kicks and deals. Got him swinging. Base is empty, one away. And next for Toronto, George Lombard Jr. Hit hard on the ground to short. Fires over to Guerrero. And now the shortstop, Diddy Big Daddy. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out.
Get your pitch, huh?
Popped up. One away.
These players just want to keep it rolling right now. You win this series, you got another team coming in, and you want to do exactly the same. Maybe even push a little further, get yourself a sweep. You know the fans are going to...
They said the paper I get hot turn you to ashes. Only thing is I don't remember me asking. Fill up my bag of chips and I ain't sharing a fraction. I'm down for whatever. You know I'm about that action. He asked me for a ballpark price. I put some double. I'm texting like your uncle, but I gotta keep it subtle. And even if you notice, I know he don't want no trouble. Cause it's nothing like the hustle and the struggle. I don't know my clothes since he young. You should know that. You should know. You should know. I've been on my toes since he young. I've been on my door since a youngin'. You should know that. You should know. You should know. I've been on my door since a youngin'. You should know that. You should know. I got what you need, what you want, and what you don't. I do what you see, what you plot, and what you want. I just the fiend walking out the corner store. Only thing that's guaranteed is I'm bound to get this dope. I got what you need, what you want, and what you don't. I do what you see.
And we're back. Stepping in, the slugging shortstop, Diddy Big Daddy. Otani back to work. Swings and misses. 0-1.
No ball.
All right, so you know I'm a dork. Shohei Otani, go back to May 5th, 2022 at Fenway Park. He tossed a complete game through 99 pitches. Get this, 81 strikes. It was the most strikes thrown with less than 100 pitches in a game since they started tracking pitch counts.
That's just unreal.
Next offering way off the plate. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Back here at Chavez Ravine. And up to the plate is Will Smith. Swing and a ground ball out to short. And he'll be safe at first.
Let it fly right here.
Here's a fun fact. Dodger Stadium was also the home of the Los Angeles Angels for 4 years in the 1960s while they waited for Anaheim Stadium to be built. When the Angels were playing games at home, instead of Dodger Stadium, they called it Chavez Ravine Stadium.
Swing and a miss. 98 on the gun.
Two
Love
balls,
to
one
see
strike.
it. Power versus power right there.
Swing and a miss. 2-2.
Two balls, two strikes.
Guerrero gets his lead at first with nobody out.
Hey, get a good one. Get a good piece on it, huh? Go.
And there's the ball.
Out.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Hey, have a rip like you can. Here you go.
Goes down looking. And down to shortstop, Mason Wynn. Out to short. On to first. And that is the third out of the inning.
Oh, big guy.
And first offering is fouled off. They've got a potent lineup. And when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list.
1-1.
That one missed.
Here you go now. Come on now. One time.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
1-2 to count.
And here it comes. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Here's the shortstop at the plate. Diddy Big Daddy. 0 for 3 with 3 strikeouts. Out towards right center field. Edman sizes this one up. He's got it. Runner tags at second, and he makes it up to third with 1 away.
Always nice to win the home opener of a 4-game series. You know you got a lot of miles in the journey against that other team, but it all starts with the first game. You can set the tone, position yourselves, set up your bullpen, got everybody fresh and ready to go when you're in the driver's seat.
Back here at Dodger Stadium, second inning set to go. Now it's the DH, Diddy Big Daddy. Glass now back to work. Up the middle, throws to first in time. First pitch, not close. Guerrero on at first, nobody out.
Some real good life going through the zone on that one.
And another ball.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Swing and a miss. And that's strike 2.
The 2 strikes may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Runner at first with no outs here. Glass now, ready deals.
Nope, ball.
Just misses. And that's ball 3.
On this count, runner not known for his speed, but I think you got to put him in motion. Try to avoid a double play here, Boo.
Kicks and deals. Got him swinging. The bit behind with that swing. It's strike 1.
Well, with the tying run at first base, he's looking for something he can get a lot of barrel on. Drive it into a gap and score.
Runner takes off. Pitch misses. Go to second. Out there. Back here in L.A., new inning getting started. Now the Giants 4-hitter, Diddy Big Daddy. Glass now back to work. And that one is lifted in the air. Pajes drifts towards it and puts the squeeze on that one. One down. Diddy Big Daddy, the next Giant to hit.
And Boog, I'd say he's due.
And that one fouled off.
Well, it's critical right here that they bear down and turn in some quality at bats. Try to chip away at that lead, because if it gets to the 9th, that closer's coming in. Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
With the tying run at the plate, here in the second game of the series. On the ground, out to short. Base hit, 1 run in already. Throw comes into third. The tag out. Matt Vierling, the next Giant to hit. First offering, runner goes to the right side, into the outfield, base hit. And that'll put runners at the corners with 2 away.
Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
That one to first. Freeman takes it to the bag. They limit. Big Daddy with an okay game in the loss. Had a single and an RBI.
Not his best showing, but I hope he isn't too self-critical after they took the loss. Some things to build on in this game.
And here is Willie Castro. The line to kick the pitch. And that's off the inside edge. And it's 1-0. Big Daddy, the reigning rookie of the year.
2-0.
He features a 4-seam fastball, a changeup, a slider, a curve,
No, that's it.
and occasionally uses a cutter. And there's ball 4.
Take your base.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
Freddie Freeman in the box now. No balls and a strike.
0-1.
And that
No,
one
that
missing
that's the
low.
ball.
He's a bad ball hitter, so even if you get him to chase pitches outside the zone, he still might beat you. Not an easy out by any means.
And a ball evens the count. And another ball. Castro gets his lead at first. Nobody out. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. 3 for 8 in the series coming in. Right through there for a strike. Next offering is in for a strike. And ball 1.
0-2 count. You got the opportunity to expand the zone. Could get the chase there. Let's see what he comes back with next.
And the right-hander deals. There goes the runner. Waves at the bender for the strikeout. Here's Mookie now. Up the middle. Slides for the stop. And they get the out. All set for the start of the inning. Stepping in, the long ball threat, Diddy Big Daddy. And that's off the inside edge. Ball 1.
I'm so glad Yamamoto made the move to Major League Baseball. He's one of the most decorated pitchers to come out of Japan and finished his Nippon professional baseball career in style.
Lifted in the air, right center field. Pajes on the move. Hauls it in for the out. And there's 1 away. Bottom of the second. The batter now will be Will Smith. Pitch is in there. Strike 1. So Gallen loved the Cardinals growing up, and then eventually the Cardinals drafted him in the 3rd round in 2016 out of the University of North Carolina. On the ground to the left. Throw is low, and he can't pick it. Here's Kike Hernandez. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out. Andy Pajes steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Fought off foul. The pitch. On the ground right side. Down the line, and it's foul.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
In the dirt, tag safe. And a wild pitch, and both runners are in scoring position. Here's a 1-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Here's a 1-2. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Kicks and fires. Fouls it off, still 1-2. Here comes a pitch. Way high there. And that's ball 2. This to third. Chapman. Throws across the diamond. There for the out. Runner scores from third. Here's the left fielder, James Outman. That's to third. Chapman. Fires over to first. 2 away. Tommy Edman at the plate. First offering, and it just misses. In the dirt. Hernandez up to third on the wild pitch.
Heads up base running right there.
That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1. And the pitch. And he hits a ground ball right side. Over to first. Inning over. Bottom of the inning. Here's the second baseman, Willie Castro. In the air, left field, down the line. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. One away. Here comes Freddie Freeman up to hit. Went down on strikes his first time through. Up and in. 1-0. Wouldn't chase that time. High fly ball down the left field line. He makes the catch, and there's 2 down. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's Shohei Ohtani. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. Fastball for a strike. 0-1. And that's in for a strike. Next offering upstairs.
It's a good take.
Just missed.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
And now it's filled up. 2 outs, base is empty. And he walked him.
I don't think he really wanted to pitch to him right there anyhow.
Here's Mookie now. Runner on the go. Pitch outside. Throw there. Safe. And that one fouled off. Ground ball left side. Fires across the diamond. On to the 4th. And now the DH, Diddy Big Daddy. Got it started a little too early. Strike 1.
0-1.
And it's quickly 0-2 on the designated hitter. The pitch. And misses inside.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And another ball.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Here's the 2-2. Swing and a miss. And welcome back to the ballpark. Ready to go, bottom 4. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Will Smith. Right through there for a strike.
You know, these Dodgers showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense.
Lee settles underneath it. Makes the grab, 1 down. Here's Kike Hernandez. Close, but called the ball. And that is ball 1. Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
1-1.
The pitch. And another
Outside.
ball.
That's the ball.
1 out. Base is empty. Liner snagged at first. And next for L.A., Andy Pajes.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
There's a swing and a miss.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Next pitch is outside. 2 down, nobody on. Here in game 3 of this 4-game series. And a pitch. Outside low. And it's 3-2. Comebacker to the mound. The throw to first. And that.
Hey now, Byron.
Slapped hard the other way, but foul. All loaded up. Dangerous hitter at the plate. In the dirt. Wow, that's a great job behind the dish there.
2 strikes.
That's inside.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
Breaking ball inside. And the count is even, 2-2. 2 outs. And down on strikes. We head to the bottom of the 5th. And here is James Outman. First pitch misses. Outman in his 4th year, 28 years old. And he was drafted in the 7th round back in 2018. Missed with a changeup. 3-0. In there for a strike at the bottom of the zone. Hard hit left side. Connor Falefa throws to first in time. 1 up, 1 down.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Bases empty, 1 away. Last half of inning number 5. And a changeup clips the zone for a strike. Got him looking, and he didn't like the call. This is Willie Castro. Foul ball there. That's down and in. Broken bat, and it's popped up. And he makes the catch. And we're back. And now the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. Not even close there. Ball 1.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
1-1.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
1-2 the count.
Got him looking. And 1 out now. And now here's the Dodgers designated hitter, Shohei Ohtani. First pitch, and he just misses.
So back in 2023, Shohei hit a home run, stole a base, and had a scoreless pitching outing in the same game. You'll never guess the last person to do it.
Pablo Sandoval.
Oh, you're good.
I feel like I've heard that one before. Ground ball, Vlad Jr. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll...
Hey, here we go.
First and second, 1 out. And next is the designated hitter, Diddy Big Daddy. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a flyout. Swings through that one.
Looking for some insurance. Or as our friends down in the South would say,
insurance.
No matter how you say it, we know what you mean.
And a pitch. On the ground, could be 2. Oh, he gloves it. Up balance feed, there's 1. Not in time at first. It's a fielder's choice. Now the left fielder, Matt Vierling. And that one is lifted in the air. He's under it. He's got it. And that is out number 3. We're back in a new pitcher here. Now a chance for Diddy Big Daddy. And that's off the inside edge. And it's 1-0.
Not looking like they'll be adding any insurance runs heading to the bottom of the 9th. So it's going to be on the bullpen to hold this lead.
1-run game here in the top of the 9th. Swings and misses. And the count is 2-2.
2-2's the count.
Good job to fight that one off. That misses the zone, and the count's full. And down on strikes. Back here at Chavez Ravine. Here's the left fielder, Matt Vierling. Move to second. Big Daddy back in on a dive.
Well, it's kind of deflating. You blow that lead in the bottom of the ninth, so here's a new opportunity. Hit the reset button, try to get some more runs, and then
runner breaks for third. Popped up. He's under it. Drops into the glove. And here is Matt Chapman. Here's the pitch. Runner breaks for third. Little bouncer out in front of the plate. Throws to first in time. So 2 down. Blake Sable, the next Giant to hit. Smoked on the ground to second. In plenty of time to first.
Think of younger days when I lived for my life. Was everything.
Man at first. Here's a big power threat. Diddy, Big Daddy. Just 1 hit and 13 at bats for the series. First pitch misses. Guerrero leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Late that time, and it's strike 2.
When you throw a fastball by a guy like that, I imagine it's got to feel incredible. Look for him to throw it again at some point.
Got him swinging. The part about Burns' journey that's so interesting, former 4th-round pick out of St. Mary's, where he pitched alongside Tony Gonsolin. And there's a ball. But you go back and look at Corbin Burns in 2019. He threw 49 innings and had an 8.82 ERA.
No.
Just missed. The main adjustment that Corbin Burns made was that he got rid of his 4-seam fastball and really leaned on the cutter. That is his signature pitch. And now today, he is a cutter sinker guy. And this one's fair down the line and left. And it's going to be extra bases. Big Daddy into second, and he's got a double.
Well, the last 10 games or so have been anything but fun at the plate for him, so that one has to feel good. When you connect and it jumps off your bat like that, you're thinking double.
Runner takes off, and a sac bunt here. And he can't come up with it. No throw. That's an error, and everyone is safe. So runners at the corners, nobody out. Now Matt Chapman at the plate. Hit on the ground to the right side. Boots it. Can't get him at first. And the run comes in from third.
That's the ball.
2 down, nobody on. Here in the finale of this 4-game set. the 1-1. And there's a foul ball. Kicks and fires. And a swing and a miss. And now it's the Giants DH. Diddy Big Daddy. 1 for 3.
Let's go.
Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
Good pitch right there. Anytime you can get one by a bat of this caliber, especially with runners on, it's got to give you some confidence out there on the mound that you can win this battle.
Inside just missed. And another ball.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
2-1 now. Right through there for a strike. First and second, no outs. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Diddy Big Daddy, the next Giant to hit. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out. And digging in for 3.
Yeah, the goal is to win every series, and when you're at home, you even look for the sweep. But a 4-game series sweep is incredible.